Have had some rain. More rain is in the forecast. Rain coverage today was about 60% or so. So not everyone got it, but those that did had a decent little soaking here and there. Still have some ongoing showers, a couple of thunderstorms still around in parts of southern Mississippi, moving generally out of our viewing area. Little pocket of some moderate to heavy rain right around Bogalusa, but for the most part, rain is either ending on the north shore or kind of a light, misty rain. Same around the city here. A couple of pockets of some heavier rain down toward the coast, but those two are beginning to wind down. Today's high only 88 degrees again, and rainfall total at Kenner almost a quarter of an inch of rain, so not huge amounts, below the average. And check out the record on this date, 102, so it can be very hot. Today marks another day of below average temperatures. This is unreal for August to have had this long of a stretch of below average temperatures. Now, with that said, below average early in the month was 92. There were a couple of days we hit 91, so it's still hot, upper 80s and low 90s, but below average nonetheless. Let's see how long that trend goes. Probably through the weekend, into the weekend, with our rain chances staying on the higher side. Overcast right now, 78 degrees with some light rain being reported at Kenner. Dew points mid 70s. It is very humid with all the rainfall that we have been getting, but 70s, low 80s outside thanks to our clouds and rainfall. And what also is nice is, yes, we do get into the upper 80s, but usually just briefly. We were approaching the mid 80s earlier this morning, got some rainfall, started to reach the upper 80s, and then more rain. So at least it kind of regulates our temperatures with the cloud cover and certainly with those passing showers. We are going to stay on the wetter side until about the weekend. Rain chances will begin to taper off, especially for Saturday and Sunday, but not as hot, just very humid. And for us, the tropics remain quiet. We'll talk about that in a moment. A lot of the focus since last night and today was on the heavy rainfall in Dallas. Sometimes these weather patterns are feast or famine. Most of Texas have been under a drought, and now they're starting to get some heavy rainfall. First, South Texas with a couple of tropical waves, and now the Dallas area with this frontal system that is sitting over us. Most of the high rainfall totals and the estimates are about 10 to 12 or even higher was around the Dallas area, but much of northern Texas, whereas central Louisiana, not quite as much. However, tomorrow, that is going to be the focus for some heavy rainfall. For us, low-end risk of some isolated downpours that could lead to some street flooding. And then for Wednesday, it looks like the risk will be shifting again, once again, a little bit more to our north, but still a risk of a few isolated heavier downpours here and there. The frontal boundary is still going to be more to our north and west, so it does look like this is really going to be more the corridor with the heavier rain. Southwest, western, central Louisiana, central Mississippi, right along that frontal boundary. We are going to get some more heavy rounds of rainfall over the next couple of days, and rain coverage tomorrow likely going to be a bit greater during the day. Same for Wednesday. Our rain chances coming up to about 80%. Again, today was about 50, 60. We are going to see greater rain coverage over the next couple of days. Only one area really being highlighted by the National Hurricane Center at this moment, and this is this wave that is way off in the eastern Atlantic. It is now being classified as Invest 90. Most of the models over the next couple of days, we're really going through the rest of the week and into the weekend, not doing much. It'll just generally move very slowly towards the west, not really doing much, no impacts to land up to the weekend. Again, it's in that area where we kind of give it worth a mention, but don't really focus too much on it as it is still so far out there. The one that we're going to be watching maybe a little bit closer in, and there's this little wave that's traveling across the Caribbean right now. Models still do nothing with it. I only point it out because anytime you get a little wave coming into the Gulf, it is certainly something to watch. Note the models don't really have this doing much of anything. In fact, as of yesterday, the models were kind of drawing this moisture up toward the Gulf Coast, which would have increased our rain coverage. Now it kind of has it just moving due west, which is fine with me. We still remain quiet in the tropics. Let's keep that trend going as long as possible. It's been a very interesting season so far. Interesting in that it's been slow and boring. That's what I like. 85 our high tomorrow, Wednesday, with rain chances staying on the higher side. They'll start to taper off rainfall coverage for Thursday and Friday. More of a normal rain chance, though, as we head into the weekend.